Hey folks, it's me, Alexis Sarah, here with another exciting video. This time I'm going to be going over my barracks in Fire Emblem Heroes to show off some of my heroes and stuff, and I'm probably going to do another one of these where I just show off like random gacha games for you all, just to show like the random bullshit I waste my time on. So this is my first plus 10 unit, and my only plus 10 unit currently, Cordelia. Plus attack nature. I really should like give her a better moveset. I did invest her to plus 10. But like, I don't know, the triangle jab, drag back, goad flyers, gale force, swap has worked for me. I use her to clear in-game content with my Fire Emblem team, which consists of Lincia, who is amazing. I love her. And, you know, if she was easier to get, I would definitely work on merging her, but I don't, like, consider any 5-star exclusives, like, a 5-star must. And then my other 2 Fire Emblem units are, like, my main Fire Emblem are Celebratory Spirit Azura, although I just got the stronger Azura. And so she might end up being my main Fire Emblem one eventually. I'll have to see. I don't have like she already has, like, she has water blessing, so it's not really going to be synergetic. And where's Minerva? Here she is. And Minerva used to be my support unit for pretty much since that was summoner support was a thing. But recently I've changed it to Queen Nyla, who is my favorite unit in the game. As you can see, I've invested as much as I can into a 5-star unit. Like, anytime she's on a banner, I'll probably summon for copies of her. I really like her. All my dragon flowers are probably going to end up going into her until I have her at plus 10 dragon flowers. Right now I have a really basic set, so basically I just have hit and run here so that she can, tank into it, glare, be safe, distant counter, and distant def to absorb hits. So she can basically just clear maps by herself, and that's her goal. She's S-rank supported with Leanne, who is super cute, and I'm glad she's in the game. And for her, I just have a really basic set too, nothing special. I should give her Wings of Mercy 3. She has it, I just haven't spent the SP on it. I am very lazy. So my highest merge unit right now is Aversa, who I gave plus 1 Dragonflower because it raises our HP. And you know that Aversa does like the HP. And with her, I just gave a very basic HP plus renewal. Keep her juicy for Aversa's Knight to keep going off. And I gave her a light blessing. So when I use her in Aether raids, she gets stronger. I really like her. She's one of my favorite Awakening characters. So I definitely chose to invest in her. I'm hoping that another Tempest Trial or Grand Hero Battle unit doesn't like replace my need or desire like for that unit. But like, I mean, I'm 3 away, so I feel like at this point I'm committed to the plus 10. Soleil, she's the one who I wanted to be my first plus 10 merge project, but I just don't pull her. She has an S-rank support with Nephany, because we don't have Heather or Callie or anyone else that I might be like, oh, Nephany, perfect support. But yeah, I really like her. I just went with the like life and death hit and run Fire Sweep build because it's fun. It's just like I kill you and I run away and there's nothing you can do about it. I decided to start merging my TK. I actually have 3 more copies of her. I just haven't decided to spend the feathers on it. I just want, like, right, if I get the 4th one, I will go ahead and waste the rest of the feathers. I think waste is, not really accurate. And I'll obviously invest in a better C skill. I do have actually, when we go through my barracks, I'll show that I do have a couple of 5-star units I might sacrifice into her. But right now I like this really basic set. I think it's fun and pretty strong. I have Camilla at plus 5. I don't like Camilla's design, but I kind of like her as a character, and she has A-rank support with Hinoka because I like them. I ship it. And the gay hack, that's definitely when I play Revelations. I'll most definitely be doing Camilla and her. And I didn't want to invest in her. She was my first 5-star I pulled, but it wasn't until I threw away a bunch of her. I could probably have her at plus 10 if it wasn't for that. Yeah, if you know, I love her Camilla's axe, and you'll see, I pretty much just put Fury on people. Titania, I have her at plus 4. I'd love to get her at plus 10. She's one of my favorite units. After I played Path of Radiance and Radiant On again with Tracy, you can listen to that experience on Girlfriend Quest, my podcast. Or should I say one of my podcasts? Either way, I have her at a plus speed nature. I really just max invested into like offensing with her, but I haven't given her refine or anything. She doesn't really need that. Like, I don't really like invest super hard into a unit unless I feel like they need it, or if I'm feeling like I need to level them up another step. I'm just not like really into just spending a bunch of resources or grinding out. Like I can show in the thing, I don't really touch a lot of the hard game content. I don't really mess with arena assault too much. Yeah, so install it. I like this trash man. I'm glad that he's in the game. I'm glad he was a free unit because I don't have to summon for a man. Hashtag sexism reverse mode. Micaiah, I have her at plus 2. I just happened, like, I couldn't pull her. She eluded me for super long, and then suddenly I just got like 3 of her when I was trying to pull for someone else. She was like, aha, now I'll stop you from getting, Ishtar. And like, I've just not been able to pull any of the other blue girls that I want. She's just like, I'll take that spot. Thank you. I plus 1 my Marissa. She's one of my favorite units, and I did kill a Winter Crom to give her brazen attack defense way back in the day. But, when the cups came out, it was like, well, I have already a red unit that I want to invest into. Marissa would probably be my next project if a better unit doesn't come out. Like, I like Penny a lot, but Marissa would probably be my next plus 10. I got Legging Iron here. I happened to pull my second copy on a basically free summon, which was pretty dope, because she's one of my favorite units in the game. My main team that I use is, let's see if I can just pull it up here. Okay, it is this one here. Next OC. This is the units I use to clear like challenge maps and like hard grand hero battles and bound hero battles and stuff like that. I usually use them. Just switch up Sacred Seals and stuff. And Levitain, I love her so much. Her blade, like I don't really like to put blade tomes on random units, but holy hell, Levitain is so strong. Like, I can see why people want to put blade tomes on everything after using her. But like 59 attack, just beautiful. And that's before blade tomes, and like if I get her more merges, or if eventually when I have infantry flowers again, she'll be a monster. And you all know how Veronica and Fjorm work, so I don't really need to show more of that. I have Performing Arts Olivia. She eluded me at first too. Like, I know that plus defense isn't exactly her best nature, but I don't think about nature. So usually if I just have a unit and I've already raised them to level 40, I'm not going to like re-raise a unit to level 40. I have done it before, but I tend to not do that. Tharja plus 1. Here, she was like my second 5-star pulled, I think. And I decided to just invest 1 extra into her. Brave Princess Lucina. Again, she's another unit that like I couldn't pull when I got her on the banner first, and then suddenly I get like a couple of extra copies of her. I love her. Like passive buffing abilities. I definitely want to use her more. I haven't used her a lot. Here's another Legion. No real big investment. Just a life and death. Make them strong. That's basically my default position. I accidentally merged level 4-star Rachel. I intended to actually like fully merge her, and then I had a lot of copies of her, and then I forgot that I was supposed to increase them. I forgot that the changes I forgot that the changes didn't make it to where that worked. I thought it would make sense, but I really love Rachel. She's one of my favorite characters in all Fire Emblem. So eventually I will merge into her more. Here's Myrrh. She's really strong. I did actually give her Distant Counter. She's one of the units I actually invested a bit more into. And I have like extra moves on her too, like in her skill list, to give her different sets because she's just so strong and I love her. Here's Bravelyn. She wasn't my free summon from the thing. I happened to just pull two of her when trying to pull for something else. But I did actually want her, and I like that I can cancel her Bane. And here's Sonya. She's my favorite character from Shadows of Valentia. She is my favorite overall, hands down. No competition. And then probably like Jenny is after her. So yeah, she's really good. And I really like using her, but I haven't used her too much since like around the time that she came out. Here's Fallen Celica, aka Corruption Fetish Celica, with the knot blood on her face. Not the most creative corruption here, but hey, it exists. There you go. She has chill speed on her and stuff. I have an extra copy of her. I haven't merged because I was like, I don't know, is that worth it? I could use the chill speed, but now I guess Panny, I could technically use cups to give people chill speed. Here's Deathblow for Silica. She's in a neutral nature. She wasn't the person I picked. I basically had summoned on the banner until I got one of the two girls, and then I free summoned for the other one so that I would have them both. Here's Ira. I did manage to pull her. I got really lucky when she was on that one banner. I basically just got her like in a few orbs. I didn't really try to spend a lot on it. I was like, oh, screw it. I'm mad about this banner, but I'll just summon. I got it. Here's Erica, who I need to train more because I have her at Fury 2 instead of Fury 3. I think this is actually like back when I couldn't get like full Fury fodder, and I was just like, well, here, she'll have Fury. She would probably use a better nature too. And I actually have like, a bunch of extra copies of her. So if I ever did merge her, because I do like her a lot, that would probably be what I'd do. Here's a really basic Mia. I really love Mia. She's gay for Ileana, which is fantastic. I refined Lucina. She's one of my favorite characters, but she's just not like, right, she's a launch unit, so she's not like the strongest character in the world. So I haven't really messed with her too much. I'm not going to show gun thread. I don't have her like built up, and I don't really built up kite. Should I either? I love her a lot, but I just, again, like I have so many flyers that and I just don't spend a lot of time. I refined Katrina because she's my favorite character from Shadow Dragon. Outside of like Malice, but she's my favorite one that's in the game. Not from Shadow Dragon, but new Mystery of the Fire Emblem. I played the English patch a while back, and it was really fun. And I like that she has like this ploying stuff. I wish I had loot because I like her more, but I don't have loot, so can't do that. Here's normal Silica. Because I have so many Silicas, I just haven't bothered investing too much into her. Here's my Micaiah. I should give her Water Sweep 3. She has it. I just, again, haven't gone into the thing. She's really great. She's a really good dancer, but I haven't been using her too much because I mostly use Fire Emblem. Flyers are my favorite, and so therefore, like, Performing Arts Olivia and New Year's Azura are my main go-tos if I need to use a flyer on a team. This is Erica. I really wanted her. I missed her, too, when she was on her banner, but I got her eventually. Here's Nefine. She's one of my favorite characters, and oh my gosh, I wish I wish that she didn't have minus attack. So if I ever pull a second copy of her, I don't think I'll fodder her for Wrath, even though it's like super good. It's a very good skill to do. I'll probably just go ahead and cancel that Bane. Or if she's plus attack, I guess I'll raise her up and waste a bunch of other materials again. Because I really, really like her. She's one of my favorites. Florina, she's another one of my like most favoritist units. She was the first unit I upgraded from 4 stars, and clearly I would like to use her more, but I have to like build a good build and merge her and stuff. Tana, she's another one of my favorite characters. But I haven't refined her weapon or anything yet. I'm really fickle about my resources since I don't really, I don't play Arena Assault or anything. I have started just randomly like doing a fight in there just to grab some amount of material, but that was like very, very recently. Sumia, she's great. Panny, she just came out, but I did manage to like build her with the skills I want. except for her special. I'm hoping I can get like Valoria and pair her up, and then I could actually use Astra or something. Ninian, I really like her. I actually have 2 other copies of her that I could merge into her, and as you can see, I used her a lot. But I just haven't really like I don't know. I'm like that fortified dragons is going to be useful, and she's one of the only units who have it. Oh my gosh, why are they so desperate? Um, Here's Tiki. I love Tiki. She's so cute. I have a Tiki amiibo, and she's really good. As you can see, I've used her a lot, despite her being relatively new. She's just really freaking good. I love Legendary Lucina. I managed to pull her a little while ago, and she has a flaw in attack, which stinks. I would definitely love it if I could pull another copy of her with a better nature, or just merge her and deal with it. Like, I don't need whatever. If I have strong res, that's fine. Like, she fights mages all the time. Here's Tail 2. I've never really played a lot of Genealogy of the Holy War, so I have no real attachment to her or anything. Oh my gosh, this video's going on for a while. Okay. I'll speed up. I'll start skipping some of this. So here's Ursula. I would love to merge her. Like, she would be a cool merge project, because I love evil girls. Morgan, I invested in, like, max defending. She has in her set, like, a distant defense 3. And like I can do they also do triple distant defense, but I did change it to mirror stance again to try to do more damage. But I think it would be, I think it's hilarious when I use the triple distant defense and I can just like tank anything. I'm working on her right now. I just, got her level 40 yesterday. She was my free summon. I don't really use Anna or Formula Arts. There I showed Minerva. Whoops, nope. Whatever. Okay, Amelia, she's really, like, I like her a lot, but I haven't invested into her either. And I don't really use her a lot because I don't like armor units. I kind of hate armor units in this game. I got this Fjorm. I got her, like, on the same, like, summon that I got her in, like, a free summon or something. It was ridiculous. I was super, super lucky. The Gunther I have, I got from the, like, special summon. And same thing with my Performing Arts Caesura. Robin, I love her. I would love to merge her, but I actually was super unlucky pulling for her. Even though she's been on, like, so many banners, I just don't pull her. Nina, I managed to pull her just on, like, random summons on all these, like, random banners that we got for anniversary. Bravelyn, I used her a lot. She's very strong. So whenever I needed to use Horse Emblem, she's like my default. But now, Veronica's kind of my default. Just kind of focus on letting her erase things from existence. I'll give her like Attack plus 3 or something. Like, I don't really need to give her anything complicated. I really like Levitane. She's cute. Loki. I love Loki from, like, Marvel, the Agents of Asgard version specifically. So I have an attachment to anyone who's Loki, since that comic is super important to me. Air, she's good. She does the job. And Jenny, who I really wanted and it took me forever to get, and I'm super glad I have her. And here's Mia, who I haven't invested that much into, even though she is super unique and I love Fire Emblem. Just because I haven't really felt like, oh, but I need a healer on my team. Like, I haven't really thought of that. And Priscilla, who was my default healer for Tempest Trials until Veronica. And that's basically all the units I care about. Like, I have more units, but it's not really, like, I don't, like, use these other units that much. And you see I have, like, a Legendary Hector for Father, and I have a bunch of other units that I'm like, I don't care. I can just fodder these off or not. It really just depends. Oh my gosh. But yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope that this is not super boring. I realize that this might just be me babbling for like 20 minutes or something. Yeah, so if you enjoyed, you can hit subscribe, and then there's a bell if you like that, but really, I mean, you don't need that. You don't need to be notified of when I upload a random video. And the Patreon and Tracy's Twitter and Tracy's Patreon and stuff. And I'll come back with some gotcha shit later. Bye bye.